No one.
Well, hello, friends. Mark Holmes here, of course, with
Mike Lansley Fitness.
And as always, I want to thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing. What? Can I finish my spiel? Commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally doesn't work. Go on.
Did you see my post where the plane got flagged last night?
Oh, yeah. The Cowboys, yeah. We got called for unnecessary landing in New Orleans, 15 yards.
Yeah, last night.
This shit's getting crazy. So we are, right now, 7 hours from kickoff. That's it, 7 hours. And it's like a beautiful day. So, I mean, it is like 62 degrees right now, high of 65 here in December. Maybe this is going to be a December to remember for the Dallas Cowboys. Oh, and two, listen, I did a post about an hour or so ago. I was talking to the Washington football team people. That's where I'm buying the tickets. Now, here's the deal. Club level seats, I can get up to 30 seats together. Okay, I don't know that I'm going to be able to get 30 people, but I can get up to that many. Where we're all in the same section, club level, for $199, no fees on top of anything else. That's it. I have to give them a count tomorrow by 12.
They don't have to have a minimum of 10.
I have to have a minimum of 10, but I think I've got at least that. I know I'm pretty close because I know one person said he wants 3, and another guy said him and his mom and things like. So I think I'm getting close to having that. If you want to go, what I need you to do is email me and say, Mark, I want X number of tickets, and I need you to PayPal the cost for it, because I've been down that road before, buying tickets on my own dime and then trying to collect afterwards. But and besides, I ain't got enough money to buy 20 tickets. I mean, you're talking about, that could be a lot of money. But if you do want to go and be part of our tailgate, hang out, watch the game together. Hopefully the Cowboys kick some Washington ass, and it might be good for us to be in a group together, so that way, in case those Washington fans, try and act like Eagles, we got some numbers. Anyway, Micah Parsons. When I hear people all the time talking about, we should trade for this or trade for that. Let's get rid of that one, Let's trade for this guy. What you think about the Seattle Seahawks? I was just at my parents' house, and my dad was like, man, what's going on with Russell Wilson in Seattle?
They rushed him back too soon. I think that's the thing.
They rushed him back, and I said the team...
They don't have a line.
Well, the team's just gotten old. They've made bad decisions in the front office. And I said that one of the biggest ones you got to look at is trading 2 number 1s and a 3 for an in-the-box safety for Jamal Adams. That was people, oh man, trade a number 1 for Jamal Adams. Would you trade just 1 number 1 for Jamal Adams right now?
You talking about Amari Cooper?
Well, I'm talking about Micah Parsons. Because that's what we're talking about.
Well, Amari Cooper or CeeDee Lamb.
Or CeeDee Lamb.
One of those 3.
Because that's what you're talking about when you start saying trade for this guy. And on top of it, to make it worse, you have to pay that guy that you trade for. So when you look at the Rams, if the Rams don't win at all, they got problems because they're going to have to redo Matthew Stafford's contract. You trade a 2nd and a 3rd for Von Miller, who hasn't done much. FYI, Diggs was a 2nd-round pick. To get Micah Parsons, who could possibly be a generational talent, i.e. a Lawrence Taylor. You can call me crazy if you want to, but the guy's got Rookie of the Year defensive locked up and should be in the conversation for Defensive Player of the Year. I showed you guys last night his numbers compared to Demario Davis, who I believe is one of the best linebackers in football. He's only 9 tackles away from him. But then you look at the sacks. He's top 10 in sacks. That shit doesn't happen. And for him to be Defensive Rookie of the Year, of the month, with all of the other Defensive Rookies of the Weeks and stuff, it's pretty amazing. And we are truly blessed to have been able to draft these guys. This is where you really make your money in the NFL, is through the draft. Don't let those talking heads like Colin Cowherd try and convince you that, the Cowboys are going to win because they believe in their own talent too much. Dudes, when you draft a guy that comes and becomes a day 1 starter, you're paying him peanuts on the dollar for 4 and possibly 5 years. You sign that veteran, that guy who's already there, who has all of those miles, that's buying a used car. And you don't want a used car when you're starting that franchise because you don't have but that long to go. How do you like to be the Rams right now and sit there and think second and third round for Von Miller?
And don't forget,
He's a free agent.
Don't forget about the ones that they gave up for next year too.
Well, I'm not even going to that one. But the second and third for Von Miller. And if you want to hold on to him, you've got to pay him. He's not going to work for free. He's not going to say, I'm going to take a team discount. You got to pay him, and you don't have that second and third, like he was saying. The 2 number ones, Matthew Stafford.
They don't have a pick until the 5th round.
How you gonna help that team? You got to pay all these guys, right? These free agents that you have, the Von Millers and stuff. And Odell, if you keep them, and you can't get young talent in the draft
until the 5th pick.
As hard as we are on the Dallas Cowboys, you got to look at them and say, man, you did us proud. You did us proud with Micah Parsons. There ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about that one. We are blessed in that situation. Hold on. I got to talk to Mama.